What's up, guys? Welcome back. I got another idea or viewer idea on what I should talk about in this video, and I'll put it up on screen. I'm gonna just call you Harvey. I hope that's okay. But Harvey has an idea, and it says, "What was it like growing up, and how did it change how you are in relationships?" Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna go deep here, because I feel like if I do, it might be a long video, but. I guess we'll find out, right? Okay. So I'm gonna start when I was around 13 or 14, okay? And I never really had too much physical contact with anybody. And like other than like family, like we'd give hugs every now and then and whatever, right? But with strangers or like friends, women, anything of the sort, right? Anything of the sort. I just never really, had physical contact with them, like with anybody. Like I'm talking about literally nothing. No like touching of the like hands or like literally anything growing up until COVID happened, okay? Until COVID happened. And then this was never this okay. This was never really a relationship. I never even dated this person, first of all. But I met this girl, okay, and she was a very, very, very touchy person. And I mean like it was incredible. Okay. And this happened during COVID. And so we would start to hang out a lot, like almost every day and whatever. And she was really touchy. When we were watching stuff, doing stuff, she would like hold my hand or you know, touch me, blah blah blah, all of the sorts, okay? And I don't gonna lie, I was a really shy kid, okay? And I still, oh my god, I still am, okay? I'm still a pretty shy kid. And, that's probably never gonna go away. So she's doing all this, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what's happening, blah, blah, right? And I was like, I just go, I'm a go with the flow type of guy. So I'm just going with the flow. She's touching me a lot. And to me, since this has never happened to me, I'm like, oh, maybe she likes me or whatever, right? Blah, blah. And it might have been that way, it might have been not. I never really talked to her ever again. I mean, or not ever again. I mean, like it happened for a long time, but we just never got to that point because, things happen. But what that made me is that now, like even now, I don't get too much physical touch, physical attention or whatever. But when it happens, my mind completely goes like, it's like, does this person love me or not love me? But this person like me? Or I get pretty attached to pretty easily, and like when people start touching me, and kind of like I don't know what to do. It's at this point of stage, like I know what to do, but my mind just goes crazy. I'm like, do they like me? And I just start questioning everything. So now, how what that made me now, which I know myself better now, and like I try not to think that way. But even if I try not to get into situations where people will touch me a lot, if I'm being real. So I kind of stray away from that. And after that, after we stopped talking and whatnot, I met this other girl. Okay, I met this other girl, and brother, let me tell you guys, this girl, bro, she she wasn't too touchy or whatever, like touchy or whatever, or crazy or whatever, but I won't lie, bro. She lied a lot. Okay, she lied. I mean, it was no joke to how much she lied. I mean, it like she would make up fake scenarios and fake things that would make me go crazy. And that is where my mass overthinking happened, or it started. It's because of how much she lied and how scared and afraid it made me feel. Because I always thought maybe she was like doing something. I dated this girl, so I always thought maybe she was cheating, talking to someone else, whatever. But like later on, she just told me she never did it, and she doesn't. She told me why she did it, and I'm like, okay, whatever, right? But because she lied so much about her situation, the people she was hanging out around, or like the situation she's got in, that made me overthink a lot. And that is where my overthinking started, and now it's pretty bad. Like I overthink about a lot of things. Like uh, so guys, don't lie. Literally, don't lie. No, I'm just kidding, but Literally, like, oh my god, like it killed me. It actually killed me. I won't even hold you to it. That was pretty bad. And those changed me a lot in relationships. So now I am a little bit more like wary and just more. I look out for a lot of things. So like I do overthink in relationships a lot. I've tried my best to communicate more and always help my partner communicate with me more as well. And like, sure, I'll still overthink a lot in future relationships and like whatever, but I try my best to communicate and I try my best to tell them how I feel, tell them what helps me as well, so I don't overthink as much. But so that came from that relationship. So a little after, um, okay, and I'm not gonna lie, this is partly my fault as well, okay, and I I had a friends with benefits type thing. Okay, hear me out. Friends with benefits type thing. Okay, and it was pretty stupid to what I did, but both parties were in the wrong. We both know what each other did for us to go distant and grow apart and not talk to each other anymore. I like to keep in mind I do not talk to any of these people anymore. Okay, any of them. Okay, but this I think this is kind of where I ain't gonna lie, I definitely do, like, I always try to play it off as a joke, like, when I'm streaming with my viewers or whatever. Cause like, I don't, I only keep an emotional connection with a lot of people that I'm really, really close to, like, really, that's only, like, 1 or 2 people in my life right now, okay? So, I'd like to say this is where my separation anxiety came in, okay? So, me and this girl, bro, like everything we do is on and off, and or not on and off, but like it's friends with benefits type thing. Okay, so like sometimes she's distant, or sometimes I'm distant. Blah blah blah. Whatever, right? And so we're talking or whatever, and I say some pretty stupid things, and she does and says some pretty stupid things too. Whatever, right? And we learn from our mistakes. Whatever, like Okay, but what had happened was um I'm I'm talking to her and things are chill, but I always see her whenever we hang out talking to someone on the phone or like messaging someone or like laughing or like spending more time with someone else, okay? When we used to be really close, right? And I'm like, okay, whatever, but like at this point, like the past 2 people I've been with, like I know what's going on, like and my overthinking is going crazy and like obviously it was true and whatever, right? But brother, kind of my fault, but I got my sep I have separation anxiety, and I got it because it maybe could have the past things, but because this girl, quote unquote, left me for someone else, okay? And she wanted to she wanted to be friends while with this other person, okay? And I can't do that. Like my morals or who I am, it wouldn't let me do that. So I'm like I gotta go, I gotta dip, I would feel bad and I would like I just can't do it. And like low key, I know you guys like that gave you separation anxiety. I would go maybe I just had it from somebody else, okay? But I mean like I'm low key used to losing people, I guess if that makes sense. I feel like okay, I might have had it in the past, but I think that girl like what she did, it boosted it by like tenfold. Like in the past when I was growing up, yeah, I had a lot of friends and a lot of people like disregard me and just I never felt like I had a friend growing up. Like, I always felt like I was a second option. And it was so easy for people to leave me. And that's kind of why and where I got my separation anxiety from. And it's like, sometimes it's bad. It's probably one of the worst things about me is my separation anxiety. Like, I hate it. Like, I try to control as much as I can because I know how bad it is. And, like, to my friends and to a lot of people around me, I just play it off as a joke. And, like, most of the time, it is a joke. Like, there's only, like, 1 or 2 people that could really make me feel, like, sad just from them leaving. And I know it's like, what the fuck is wrong with me? No, but, like, dude, oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Sometimes I just wish I didn't have it. And like it's sometimes so bad for me and those certain people that to everybody now I just make it as literally just make it as a joke, right? It's kind of like, oh, whatever. So that happened around when I was 16, 17. And during that time, and I actually lost a good amount of my friends. I lost a couple of my best friends. I lost a whole friend group. Well, on at that point in time, okay, I had a lot of friends, or I was in a good amount of friend groups, and but that changed me a lot at what I was going through. And I realized the type of people I wanted to be around and the group of friends I want to be around, and boom, just in a snap, in like a blink of an eye, bro, I'm gone. I'm gone from all the friend groups I was in. A lot of the friends that I made, no contact. And I know rumors definitely spread about me because I remember I tried to reconnect with a couple friends, and but I was just blocked. And we had nothing, and I mean nothing bad. And I was just blocked, and the people I was around, I know rumors spread like wildfire. Even if nothing even happened or it wasn't even true, and I was like, okay, whatever. So let's say I went from like I'm a like 50 friends to like 3. Like quite literally, okay? And that's when boom, focusing on myself, working on myself, becoming a better man, becoming a better person, right? And yeah, and like that's kind of where I'm at. So the top 3 things I got: separation anxiety. I get way too attached way too quickly from physical attachment or physical touch or whatever, and I, try to control it, try to control everything. And separation anxiety, bro. Separation anxiety. Those are the top 3 things that come off from the top of my head that I have that I got from other people. And there's probably more. There's probably like something that has happened to me that has boosted or that even gave me something new, but it's not as bad as like those 3 things. Like other than that though, that's how it's like growing up, and that's how it changes me or changes my mind of how I think in relationships or just how I am in relationships. And I guess one of the bigger things, this isn't too big of a problem, but I've always felt like I was alone growing up. Also when I'm in the relationships and they get really clingy or really like, it's like it's actually like I'll give them time and attention, but I don't want to give them all my time and attention. So I'm not gonna lie, that's a huge like thing as well. Like I enjoy my alone time. I enjoy just being alone and having my own time. Sometimes the girl just doesn't understand, and they just want. I don't want to say this. It's kind of sound weird. It's like they kind of just want me so bad, But I just don't want to give that energy, and it's probably because of a lot of the things that happened to me in the past. Like, here we go. Here we go. One of the biggest things. Okay, actually, from the girl that started my overthinking, and actually, like a lot of them, it's hard for me to actually trust people now. This actually came from my first person that I kind of had something with, and then the friends I was around, the friend group that I was in. Like my trust in almost all my friends, my family, or the new people that I meet is like gone. And I'm not even gonna lie, it's so hard for me to build trust with somebody, even if there's someone I never met, even if it's family. Like I'm gonna be honest, I can't trust anybody, and every time I tell people my problems, it's like I will never tell them the full thing. Unless I've shared it before already with other people, I will never share the full thing because I just can't trust them. So I think, that also changed me a lot, and it's the trusting was like, yeah, I would tell people things, and how I got like I can't trust people was like obviously either they use it against me, one, two, they just don't care. Like the main thing is like they just don't care. Like if I'm being real, I could tell anybody, brother, they don't fucking care. Like genuinely. And I think that's another big thing is that literally. So I'm like, I don't know, just can't trust people, you know. The world's a scary place, bro. Anybody could turn on you any second. No, I don't want to say this because I know it scares you guys too. Like, oh, maybe I should never trust somebody. But no, there are people out there you can't trust. And I've met those people and they're in my life. Okay. Like one or two of them, but like you can trust people, but it's hard to find somebody that will like, you know, like you can really trust. Okay. But everything I've said in this video, I don't want it to discourage you guys. I don't want it to affect how you guys think, how you guys are, okay? Everybody has their own situations, their own mindset, and their own encounters and environment that they live in. I just want you guys to know my experience, okay? And I want you guys to think for yourself or learn and grow for yourself. I'm here to help you guys, to let you guys know what I went through and how I became. And yeah, I think this was actually one of my more interesting videos. I actually kind of enjoyed talking about this because kind of sees like what I went through for me to gain these things and you know what you guys maybe feel the same too, because I definitely know I have more problems or okay. Are they even problems? Are they even problems, bro? But I definitely do have more stuff that I could talk about, more problems, but they're just not. They'll come to me. It's like I'm gonna be honest. I think so much that things come and go so quickly. What like no joke. That's why like sometimes I just stop talking for like a little bit because I need to think. I need to think deep about what I want to say. Or like I don't know. Like I could never be someone that talks consistently or like be a motivational speaker. I feel like I would suck at a job like that. But yeah. Hey, to those of you guys that made it to the end of this video, genuinely, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart, and genuinely, everybody that I meet, that even just watches my videos, sees me, supports me. I really do appreciate all of you guys, and I hope you guys continue to support me. And on my journey to, you know, either getting better, finding someone, or just, you know, having fun, because I feel like I might post content, Minecraft videos like mod packs, or just servers that I find fun for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys will watch those videos too, because I feel like I'm gonna do it eventually. If you guys have any mod pack suggestions I should download, then just let me know. You know, I'll play it. RL craft, whatever. Because I'm gonna be honest, I've almost never played a mod pack. Like I would try it out a few days and then they would just and then I just blow it off or whatever, you know. So I'm pretty new to that stuff. So yeah, y'all are gonna help me out. Need to help me out too, you know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you guys have any more suggestions of what you guys want me to talk about, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to talk about it. If not, do have a lot of things I can or I can talk about, you know. I have a lot of things lined up, I guess, talk about. I don't know. It's just a bunch of things that relate to my life or whatever. How I feel, you know? But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed, and hey, gorilla out. Just kidding. No, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, wherever you guys are. And hey, peace out, though. Peace out.